Fire here, presenting you a new online Napoleon Total War commentary battle. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I've been very busy with Christmas and school and blah blah stuff. But anyway, the opponents you just saw were Eversta and these names are crazy. But anyway, in this battle we'll see this Russian guy has brought a lot of cav, and the French guy over here, he brought tons of elites. So the key to this battle is right here. Actually, look at this Russian guy looking at his formation, which is a really clumped up formation with his cav and his infantry. He has no light infantry. And my ally Caden, the person that owns this channel with me, is taking advantage fully right away and making like the corner stuff. So he's like two corners on both his sides, and you always want to make it like form like a corner V, as you see over here on the bottom left hand side of the screen and right. Like he forms a corner around the flanks, which makes Russia sort of like have to attack the one flank and then get flanked by the other flank. That makes sense. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. But Russia tries to sort of spread out its flank, and it's going to go for the weakest flank, which is Caden's far right flank. But as I said before, he formed this little corner right here, which is really going to help him attack this force that's coming. And the other thing that's this opponent did wrong was he only attacked one part of his army, and seeing this, Caden can use his whole army just to attack this one little force. And we're going to see Russia try to just go all-out melee with all its Uhlans. And since they don't cost a lot of money, he's going to use them as like meat shields and charge. And Caden's going to form all squares. And he's just going to... He forgot about his cat over there for a second. And I'm just moving him right now on my side of the map.
Our men are running, sir.
Right now I had this little plan over here. I had 3 elite infantry led by a militia to try to catch his old guard. I did a little bit. You see I got a volley off right there. But nothing really happens over on my side till the end. So we're just going to watch Russia melee it out with Portugal. Russia has really good melee. I mean, after the new patch that came out, Russia is definitely really good at meleeing. And but he's not using Russia's melee to its full effect. I mean, if he attacked with a little bit more strategy instead of just clopping in, and Caden's taking full advantage of this, getting him at his flank and just reforming and shooting him as he tries to get in melee blobs. So never actually just try to go for a full melee blob. You always have to have a plan. Just don't go in and waste half of your army, because it's never going to work. But he is going to damage Caden quite a bit this way, because it is hard to micro around all your troops. We're just going to watch these guys duke it out. And here's some my guys over here. We have some Prussian Fusiliers facing these Voltigeurs, but we're not doing so well since they planted stakes. If you plant a stake line, it's hard to shoot over it, of course. Most players should know that. And question of the day. I wanted to start doing that in the video. So I'll do that. But anyway, okay, my opponent is finally going to attack me. And he's going to bring in 1 cav unit to try to break up these skirmishers, and he's going to do a good job. And a lesson learned for me the tough way, but people never do this. Never charge a cav unit in near your own troops. Also get slaughtered like this. See all my guys flying everywhere? Never do that. I don't know what I was doing. I was freshening up on my skills with this match, so. But yeah, never charge enemy unit if your guys are like right in front of it, because you'll hit them too. Actually, before you hit that unit. So as we see right here, Portugal is wrapping up that Russian flank, and my guys decided to bring over Old Guard to support Russia. So I'm going to bring over Lancer unit to stop the guy from going in. And that cav unit's still getting my guys, and we just retreated it. And now I'm going to go in and try to wipe out these Voltigeurs. So I have the upper advantage of some light infantry. Even though Prussia light infantry is probably the best light infantry in the game for having 100 guys, I'm pretty sure. And so is Portugal. Portugal and Prussia, best light infantry ever. Just saying. Well, actually Britain too, but... So Russia's going to try to come up here and attack full force on his other flank with the rest of his men. But it's not going to do a great job at it because Caden still has this whole other flank going to wrap around Russia. This is why you want to spread out your troops and not go for a center rush and never attack with only one part of your army. That's an auto lesson learned in this match. Just don't do that. It is not going to work out. And he's attacking a lot of squares with his cav. When you attack a square and you're in it, you try to get out of it, especially with your heavy cav, because it's just not going to work out. So right here, we brought over a little bit more of a force to try to destroy the French assistance. And as you see, they brought over a cav to try to counter, but it doesn't really work. I mean, you got my skirmisher a little bit, but I formed 2 squares, and he's going to try to bring up his old guard to shoot the squares. And this is finally where I get that cav charge in. I've been trying for a while. I finally get the cav charge his old guard, and he doesn't form a square, but the force does slow my cav down a little bit, so it doesn't do full effect. Now lesson learned, if you're going to try to go for a triumphant cav charge, don't go through the forest. Or if you're trying to run away, don't go through the forest. Little tip there. So right now, Portugal is, I could say, wrapping up Russia finally. The thing about Portugal is they don't have really any good cav, so Russia's Johans did, and Cross 8 did do quite a bit of damage to them. So right here, it's just France, my bad. France is still alive now, and since Portugal has finally whipped out the Portugal has finally whipped out the Russians. There you go. And Russia still has a little bit of units there that I'm going to wipe out with that far flank. And the French has some brave volunteers going to take some shots, so he can rush up his infantry behind him. These are some brave men to take an order like this. I mean, if I was these guys, I wouldn't. Who's crazy enough to rush the enemy lines with 15 men against hundreds? But anyway, he tried to do that so he could get the first shots, which did work, but I got a Lancer charge in on his old guard and his flank, which is gonna do a lot of damage there. And in the middle right here, I have my light infantry, which I have the advantage over there because he's not shooting at me at all. But he has the overpowering flank. Now he's doing the same thing that Caden did to the Russian opponent. He's outdoing me in the flanks, except it's not really my fault because I don't have a lot of men. Russia did. And to counter that, I'm bringing up that far right flank to hit him in his left flank. And right here, I'm just gonna destroy his flank with my cav, and he didn't form square again. And he's gonna have a cav rush mine. But like we learned earlier, if you rush your enemy unit near yours is gonna get hit too. So he hits his pretty well too there. So we basically wiped out his right flank, and I have elite units over here, so we're gonna start wrapping up. That's what you want to do. Never hesitate to take advantage of the moment. If you see that you hit a guy's flank and they're gone, just keep on like encircling him from there, and do the same on the other flank if you can, but just hit hard on that flank. And he's gonna try to full out melee charge me. It's not gonna really work. So this is about the end. About half a minute left of this battle. So I'm going to have to say good game to our opponents. This is my first match in a while. I'll have to start posting more videos. I want to hear back from you guys. What do you think I should do? More reviews, gameplay, or more of these battles? And it's been nice making a video. So I will see you guys later. You can look at the stats here, my elite troops. And see you guys.